when we flush the toilet, poop comes out of the shower head. There's an opening behind it that runs behind the wall. There's the openings up there. I put caulk. I probably use 6 tubes of caulk in here. That's actually liquid nails. Just trying to keep the cracks sealed. I had to redo the medicine cabinet because it was completely pulled out. My GFI is not installed right. You see in my sink all that water from the toilet. When you flush the toilet, we put the vanity, the sink, the faucets, and the flooring in. This is a very expensive floor, you can't tell because of the 7 less than 1. This is the wood trim that his workers installed in the bathtub. It had no caulk in it. I caulked it 4 times. The caulk fell out because of the water behind the wall. So I used Flex Seal and liquid nails, and it's still coming out. I actually Flex Sealed that, trying to keep the feces from coming up. There's something in the drain right now, but all this in the bathtub is from flushing the toilet. And you can't flush the toilet unless you plunge it for an hour. There's where we did the caulk work on our new flooring, and it has holes in it from the creatures coming out. This was my brother-in-law's idea of fixing the plumbing. He said Flex Seal it. When we moved in, the kitchen, the bathroom sink plumbing wasn't even hooked up. The whole floor was rotted out. We had layers of sticky tile that were nailed down. We had to actually take the floor out, take layers of floor out, rebuild the floor, put new subflooring in, and put the floor in. And you can see my caulk, the holes. I've caulked this 3 times and liquid nailed it. All of this has been caulked and painted and sealed. And this light fixture had to be put back in because it was pulled down. We moved in, the entire bathtub was full of dead roaches. We did not have a toilet seat. We had to supply that. Tori would not supply it. It was full of feces because the guy was in there squatting. He wouldn't change the lock. This is my bathroom window, which, by the way, is installed upside down and backwards. And this is my wood window sill and frame. And frame. It's rotting out because it was put in a bathtub. And this is where I fixed it 4 times. And it's still rotting out. This is the track because my bathtub, my window is installed upside down and backwards. There's the actual sticker that if they looked at it, they would have seen how to install it. He paid somebody to do this. In my kitchen under my sink is a radiator hose and clamp. That was his version of plumbing. He paid somebody to do that. There's all the work I've done on this door frame. This is the back bedroom. That was a hole in the floor that I had to fill with sheetrock moved. These are the holes that I have patched. I had to redo the window frame. Underneath my vanity that was an actual hole in the wall. The flooring is not installed right. None of the windows are installed right. This had to be reinstalled. There's the one hole left in the house that we did not fix because Tori kept reneging on his verbal agreements and would not give us a lease, and it seems like he doesn't want to give us money off the rent for the work that we did as he said he was going to do, or pay us for what we've done. I had to redo the inside of the closet. He wouldn't buy me any materials, and I was off work 2 months with parasites from my house. It's basically done paper mache because I didn't have any materials. There is nasty carpet. You can see it in my closet. He installed all these floors over nasty carpet and pads. He did not pull the floors. The floors are not installed right. They got big gaps. That's why I use 10 gallons of sealer. Trying to fix holes, and we're scared to go in the attic just because of all the mold. Come on. Come on. This is my living room. This is the door. I have not fixed yet. This is where the door is fixed. There's the hole in the bottom of the floor. This whole room, this is actually a big old hole in the ceiling that we fixed. You can see where literally there's holes, cracks in the ceiling from the water damage. We told him when we moved in that if he didn't fix the hole in the roof, that the damage was going to be extensive. I painted the walls with an extensive sheetrock work multiple times. There's our air conditioner we had to supply. That window over there is busted out. We had to plexiglass, flex seal it, and seal it. We have to have a window because he refused to buy a window. You see the gaps in our door frame where you can see the light, and it's got. We've done weather stripping 2 or 3 times. This is our bedroom we cannot sleep in because the bugs are so bad in here. So we've literally made it into a room $4 a play. You see some of the sheetrock work I did. That wall in that corner I've done 5 times. I basically had to rebuild the wall, and it's still coming loose because of the water damage. You see in the ceiling where it's bulging, where it's been fixed. You can see the brown spots from the ceiling. That had to be reinstalled. We had "fuck you" wrote in 60s on our wall. That window right there does not even close all the way. It has a piece of nasty carpet on across it. My flooring, not installed right. That bedroom closet was off the hinges. We put it back on. The house was filthy, and it was bug infested. I have to have a fly strip on my ceiling because they get eat up. And here we have, literally holes in the ceiling. I can't paint the ceiling, but every time I try to paint the ceiling falls down. This is our floor. I have put probably a gallon of sealer on it trying to get this cracks. This is the door where you see the carpet. All this has been done multiple times. Sheetrock. Every window, every door in this house has been done. Every room has been painted. Maybe